One of the more famous herbivores was the Lystrosaurus, a badger to pig-sized dicynodont that was one of the most abundant animals around. It had a rather odd build, but it was not to be underestimated, as it sported powerful forelimbs and tusks that it may have used to dig deep burrows that granted much-needed protection. And interestingly enough, the art of digging seems to have been relatively common, as totally separate groups, like the cystophalids, also learned to burrow, using their broad skulls to displace large amounts of dirt. Then on the opposite side of the spectrum, you had the parasaurs that took a different route and became armored tanks, kind of similar to ankylosaurs, minus the clubbed tails. Specifically, species in this clade often had large bony scutes that were set into their skin, and had highly ossified, dense, heavy bones that provided additional protection. They were also among the largest, if not the largest, late Permian animals to have lived, with the most famous member, Scutosaurus, having weighed over 1.2 tons and being similar in length to large gorgonopsids. At this weight and given its frame, Scutosaurus was a slow-moving animal that relied on its armor to survive. And in its case, its defensive capabilities were further boosted by spikes that adorned its skull, and muscles that were so dense that they were basically impenetrable. This specific genus was only found within European Russia, but as a family, the parasaurs had a global distribution. Additional herbivorous groups worth mentioning include the Kingoridae, Emidopidae, Bidentalia, and Divinidae.